July 8th, 2023. That was the day. The last video.
Alright. Get down. Here we go, 9-10.
Over 5 months ago. And guess what? That is all done now. I am back, and let's hop into what we have missed. Hopping in right into it. First off, the Texas Rangers won the World Series for the first time in franchise history.
In their 63rd season. It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
Congrats to them. Big achievement. Massive. They only won on the road. The whole postseason. They did it so good. Dodgers, on the other hand. The fuck are you doing? I mean, come on. You sit there, you don't win a single game in the postseason, and you expect, you have a great season, you don't win a single game in the postseason. You get fucking demolished by the Diamondbacks. For the second year in a row, we have lost to our own division in the postseason. Hardly winning a single game. Though we fucking destroy in the regular season, so like, who fucking cares? I care. We need a World Series ring, 11 years in a row in the making. Let's do this. Come on, please. And boy, do I have something to talk about. Shohei Ohtani signing with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Cause you get enough. You can't get enough of him. $700 million in 10 years. Sports history. This game is broken, and the Dodgers are easily going to spend over $1 billion. I mean, wow. Shohei Ohtani. You can't get enough of him. I mean, the Dodgers just announced it last night. He signed over the weekend. Shohei Ohtani. Unbelievable two-way player. But enough about this. Enough about everything else. I have got my original video that I want to share with you guys. But yeah, that was the main stuff about baseball. I want to share with you guys what's going on in my personal life, why I haven't been uploading, and get on with the real part to this video. There are different sections to this video, so if you don't like one of them, skip towards it. Different chapters. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please enjoy. Times have changed. Many things have changed. Now, if you guys do follow me on anything else, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it may be, Twitch, you guys know I've been active on there. Twitch, not as much. It's been off and on. Sometimes I would stream on YouTube, and then it just got radio silent. I uploaded from time to time, and then it was just these pointless videos I would upload on here. And then a couple weeks ago, I privated all the videos I did not want up. I did not want anyone to see, and said something was coming. I kept saying, new video in the future, something like that. I played with Tabor Hill. I've been talking to Tabor Hill. I've been talking to Slick Stevie. I've been talking to a whole bunch of content creators. I've been talking to lawyers. I've been doing all that stuff. I've been trying to find a way to come back. But I was thinking to myself, how can I outdo the last video? And the answer is, I'm probably not going to do that. I am probably not going to do that for a hot minute. And I'm not trying to do anything here. I want to have a fun time making this video. I want to have a fun time returning to YouTube. And I want to have a fun time editing and seeing you guys watch my video, hear about it, anything like that. I've been most active on Snapchat. I get paid on Snapchat now. Thank you, Snapchat. Shout out to you guys. I post 100 times a day on there. You guys know, and it's fun. I stay active. I'm active during school. I'm doing all that stuff. I'm responding to you guys all the time, and I appreciate the ones who follow me on there. I really do. But for me, I took, for the first time in almost 5 years in my whole content creating career, I took a long ass break. I thought about it real hard. What do I want to do? Ultimately, sorry. English is tough. Okay, so back to it. Ultimately, I thought I love to do YouTube. I love to do it, but I took some time and I'm like, there's two things I really want to do. If content creating goes really far within the next 3 years, I'll continue to pursue that. I'll put everything else aside. But if that does not happen, if I don't make more money, if I don't grow as really fast, what I want to do is continue pursuing my dream of being a LAPD homicide detective. Or if professional baseball goes well, I will pursue professional baseball. It's been tough. I'm not gonna lie. Even with taking some time off of content creating, at least off of YouTube, my grades still haven't been good. All I want to do is drive. I've been just focusing on really just me. To my friends, yes, I have been playing a lot of, not a lot of Fortnite. I've been hopping on Fortnite. Fortnite Season OG was out. OG Fortnite was out. I played it. I cannot believe I didn't make an actual video on that. I was thinking about it a lot. I have clips saved, but I just didn't. I kept thinking to myself, oh, let's do this. I only had 4 weeks of it. 4 weeks. And that didn't happen. Chapter 5 is out. Chapter 5 of Fortnite. It's great. It's based off of Italy. Medallions are great. Mods are great. We've been talking about that for a long ass time. And they finally come to the game. Peter Griffin's in the game. How about that? It's been 3 years. And it finally happened. But ultimately, I just haven't. Nothing's motivated me. I don't have as much fun recording a video, at least on my computer or anything like that, as much as I do editing that. And I want it my way. I don't want to work for someone who's like, yeah, we want you to do this, this, and this. I'm going to do it my way. And that's how I see a lot of this stuff. A lot of my content creating career. Everyone's telling me you got to stop swearing in your videos. You got to stop swearing online. You got to be careful with what you post. And yes, well, I am doing that. I am doing that, of course. While I am doing that, I am also not going to work for a person who's going to give me all this shit. I like you. I like what you have to offer. But I don't like what you post. You got to limit what you post. Stop swearing so much. Do this, do that. That's not the kind of company I want to work for. It's just not. And I'm trying to explain that to the people that keep telling me that, and they just don't get it. They say, I don't get it, and all that stuff. You know what? I probably don't get some of it. But yeah. They're telling me they're going to run background checks. They're going to see everything you have ever posted. And I am okay with that. It's great. I know my coaches, the baseball coaches at my school, they're watching this video right now. At least one of them. Going to report back, what am I saying? Do I swear a lot? And you know what? I admit, yeah, everyone swears in school. Everyone swears online. Everyone swears when they play. It's up to them if they want to show the real you online, or if you want to put on an act. And that is not me. What I want to do, I'm not putting on an act for you guys. I am not making stuff up. I am not doing these scripts. I'm not doing any of that. What you guys are seeing, it is me, non-scripted content. None of it's made up. It's all as it goes. Hardly any of it is planned. And if it is planned, it usually does not go my way. So I adjust to whatever happens. Sorry, I need to be centered. I know, I'm a little bad with that, the way my camera's set up. I don't know, it's not the best monitor. I want to do what I want. Ever since my last video, it was a baseball video. That video blew up. Over 2,000 views within the first 3 days of uploading that. And I was like, holy shit. Can I really keep doing this? I was getting 20,000 plus views per day between YouTube Shorts, uploading at least once every 2 weeks. And most of that was just all baseball content, and it's what I want to do. I tell myself, oh, I don't have the time to do all this, and this. When really, I have been sleeping all day, and you know what? You guys have to know that. I don't know. I haven't known what I want to do. I have not really been happy too much. I've just been, when I'm at home, there's a couple things. Either I'm not feeling well and I don't go to school because I have cystic fibrosis, which, if you guys didn't know, you know now. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. I'm not going to go too into depth with it and what my problems are currently, but it's different for everyone, so you're not going to find exactly everything. But what you do need to know is everyone thinks cystic fibrosis is only a lung disease, and that is not true. My pancreas is almost non-functioning with cystic fibrosis, and that is worse than my lungs. My lungs are actually extremely healthy for the condition I'm in, for the mutation I have, for the kind of cystic fibrosis I have. For that, it is extremely rare how well I am doing with my lungs, but with my pancreas, it's bad. I'm not going to go too into depth on that, but that's one of the reasons. That is really one of the only reasons why I do stay home. And if I'm not in the bathroom, if I'm not doing any of that stuff, I'm sleeping. On the weekends, I have the worst sleep schedule. I'm playing games, driving, or sleeping. Ever since high school started, and I mean the first day of school. Yes, I'm in high school now. It's just been, yeah. I've been so tired. I've been extremely, extremely tired. And I don't know why. But of course, when it's actually time for me to fall asleep at a normal time, I can never do it. But I can easily take naps. Sometimes I fall asleep in class like 2 seconds. And in the mornings, depending on the class, sometimes it happens repeatedly just for a couple seconds. But I'm aware, I wake myself up, I'm getting the work done, but still my grades are not good. And then yeah, I realize that more and more every day I don't play baseball or anything like that, or I'm sitting playing MLB The Show, announcing my gameplay. I'm like, Bellinger hammers a ball right center field, back at the wall, it is gone. A walk-off home run for Cody Bellinger into the night to end the night, and the Dodgers win it 5-4. Stuff like that. I realize I want to play baseball. I want to hit a baseball. I want to go to the cages. I want to pitch. I want to do all that stuff. That stuff is what brings me pure happiness, pure joy. And I don't think I've talked about it too much online, but this past baseball season, mic'd up with EzJake. That was just a side piece. That was just, oh, it's content. I'll upload that. But then having the GoPro on, or you can take that away without the GoPro. You can take off the GoPro mount. You could take off all the camera stuff, all the mic'd up with EzJake. Take that out. Forget about that. Just focus on the baseball season I had. It was one of my best seasons. It was extremely fun, and I was like very social. I was just socializing. It was fun. It was a fun season. My performance was a whole lot better, but you know what? I wasn't too focused on my performance. I was focused on just my friends on the team, my teammates. It was great. The relationship I had with them. Even between plays, we were just talking. I was in the infield, I was pitching, just laughing. I was talking to the batters. I knew some kids on the other teams. I was talking with them while either I was batting, I was pitching. They were on base. I was talking with them. Were players I didn't know, just talking with them. It was so great. Laughing on the field during games, just talking. No, I didn't know a lot of the ones that were on base randomly. I was a second, short, or third. I was talking to the umpire. Sometimes they would let me use my GoPro. Sometimes they wouldn't. Other teams, when there was this one team, I'm not going to go too into depth with that. But only my coaches and my baseball team knew exactly the situation. But there was this one team. They were not good at all. I will say that. They were the worst team. We beat them by like 30 runs. The first game we played against them. I pitched about 1 inning altogether against that team, but I like dominated. And the reason being because my coach was saving me for the 2 tournaments. So I didn't pitch much against that team, but I did hit. And I hit well against that team. And the third base coach for that team was like, oh, wow, you're the GoPro kid. Every time he told me, hey, it's that GoPro kid. When the umpire wouldn't let me use my GoPro one time when we were facing that team, he was like, hey, I remember you. What's with the, you're the GoPro kid, right? And then everything like went off, and he was cheering for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much about that. That is not something I should go any deeper into. But it was a good time. Different coaches. I was laughing it up with everyone. That's the kind of stuff I love. And then school. First year of high school, I'm a freshman. I mean, not almost halfway through the school year, almost on winter break. It's been a good year. It's one of the best school years I've had in a long time. It is the best school year I've had in Minnesota. In Minnesota, living here. A lot of other stuff has happened. With YouTube. I'm still demonetized on YouTube, but I have new connections. I'm gaining new connections with YouTube, Twitch, all my stuff. I'm getting Major League Baseball connections. I'm building that daily, and I get insights, I get all this stuff, and it's so great. So hopefully I'll be monetized on here again. There's also something going on where it says I'm not the channel owner. So if you see stuff, if you don't see any links, in the description, and you don't see a pinned comment, know that I am still working on that. I also want to say there could be something coming back after over 1.5 years. Something may be coming back. I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to overhype everyone just for it to go to shit all over again and fuck me over. But something could be returning, and I'm very excited, but I also know it is a long shot, and it most likely will not happen. So it's probably a mistake just saying this right now, because I have only told this to 2 people. Going into what I said earlier about being a LAPD homicide detective, if you guys didn't know that I wanted to be a detective, I've been wanting to be a detective since I was 3. Just watching stuff, and then, I play LSPDFR. Simulate being a cop, and learning California police codes. All that good stuff. And I realize more and more that's really, that'd be great. Help people, and that's just great. For those of you idiots joking around and all that stuff, when I tell you like, oh yeah, you want to feel powerful, you want to carry a gun. That's not it. And because of everyone, a lot of people saying that, I'm not going to get into it, but no. What I will say is that a gun is just for self-defense. It's too much power. You hold too much power holding a gun. You get to choose between life and death. It's like choosing somebody's fate. And it's something that nobody should have. So I'm just going to get into, that's all I'm going to get into about that. But yeah. And I just saw that instead of being 21 years old to apply for the police academy in LA, you need to be 20. So just about 4 years. If I'm not playing professional baseball, if I'm not too big on YouTube, I will take that path without hesitation. Either way, I really do want to move back to LA. I was there in October. I was thinking, oh, I'll record this. But then I really didn't record. But it was so fun. In-N-Out Burger. That's one of the reasons. And then, for everyone my friends that are watching, people in Minnesota, my coaches and all that stuff, I want to be brutally honest with you guys. Nobody is nice in Minnesota. There's hardly anyone that is nice, and that's just, it's sad. When I was in LA, hanging out with my friends from elementary school, from when I still lived there, it was so fun. They were so nice. And then with the group, there were kids, I had no clue who they were. I had never heard of them before. And of course, I start talking with them. I try and get to know them, and they let me right into the group. It doesn't happen in Minnesota. It just doesn't. Minnesota nice is a bullshit thing. And unless you have other connections out of Minnesota, you're living in Minnesota, and if you live in Minnesota but you don't have any connections outside of the state, I mean, that's on you, but you won't. You'll still think that it's Minnesota nice. You do have connections like me, friends, not just in California, not just in Florida, other states. I have friends in Boston. I have friends in Chicago. Everywhere. Some online, most I know in person. My best friend in Australia. Pretty much anywhere is just a lot nicer. Here, nobody accepts you. You try and put an effort into knowing them, and it just doesn't work out. It does not. Unless you've lived here for a long time and you've known that some of that group for many years. It just does not work out. I'm still putting in the effort and all that stuff, but nothing seems to change. So hopefully my family will move to Florida soon, but it's still not looking like that. Yeah. I've been on Fortnite. I've been doing stuff. I've been living my life when I've been gone. I just haven't been uploading. I haven't been putting in like an effort to record. And when I do, I just don't put in that much of an effort, and I just leave it. I haven't even touched the recordings. I haven't looked at the recordings. It's still on my computer. And when I finish this recording, I open up the folder and I go to edit that, I will see hundreds of attempts to make a video. Some were cut short within a few minutes. Some were recording for hours and hours. Some were recording for 4 to 8 hours. And yeah, it's crazy I do have the storage. But I haven't done anything with it. So this is a video saying that I'm back. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm just going to post TikToks of just like, I don't know, scripted stuff with my friends. And then also real stuff that's happening with life. But I am going to figure something out, and I will get it out. My goal is to at least post twice a month, a full-length video, a minimum of 10 minutes, fully edited video, and then TikToks at least once a week. YouTube Shorts once a week. Scripted little skits, as well as possible daily vlog TikToks. I don't know. I have no clue. But let's make it happen. Share the video. Like, subscribe if you haven't. I hate saying this in videos, but please do it. And let's grow together. I'm EzJake. Let's get this bitch running.